you want to tell us a little about how the digital space brings opportunities, and how maybe you can give some examples from your country, from the current environment, about how human rights work is enabled by digital means. Andrey, you need to unmute yourself. We don't hear you.
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Now you hear me, yes? Now
yes.
I feel myself like I'm back to all these conferences, technical, when we all the time have technical issues. I never been to any technology conference when we hadn't have like any problems with presentations and all. Maybe it's the sign we're back to normal life, but I'm kidding. You know that we are discussing these issues about technology and COVID, and if you let me, I'll start with this issue, with this point. I didn't want to talk about it, but still, I think that this crisis and every crisis give us a test, and this COVID pandemic was a test for many states. I could tell you that all this, I'm not a politologist, but I could tell you that the situation with the serious political and human rights issue situation in Belarus, it was also, I think it was also the result of COVID response of Belarusian authorities, or I'll name it that I'll tell you that there were no response for it, and we experienced big social discussion about access to information, about real situation with the victims of COVID. And after the first wave, we had presidential elections, and I think that the majority of people they were lacking trust to government, and the COVID and was also one of the reasons for this situation in Belarus. Now I'll try to speak about maybe a couple of issues. Just I rebuilt my scenario and my speech I wanted to address, but just a couple of theses that I think that technologies played and technology played a big role in our Belarusian situation. I don't know how to call it, whether to call it revolution or uprising, or call it whatever you want, but I see this many voices of Belarusian people who are disagree with this situation. Let's call it this way. And you know that human rights situation in Belarus past 20 years was not really perfect, and the online sphere and was one of the more or less free free spheres. And during last 3 months, more than, I don't know, maybe 20 initiatives, startups, which are connected with election observation, the alternative vote counting, that help to repressed people, they appeared. And there are maybe even more than 20 initiatives. Maybe I even don't know all these people. and sometimes I discover that there are new initiatives. Technology gave us this uh, surrounding and this opportunity to, um, I don't know, to organize, to protest, to connect, and to support each other. Mm, Maybe I'll go into details during the discussion, but mm, one of the I give you just couple of examples that uh, before and after the elections, it's before August, end of the summer, there was a number of, I told you about number of initiatives, and starting from the middle of August and beginning of the autumn, the government uh, understood that they also need a response. And all these bright initiatives, all these quite effective uh, things, they faced response. We start experiencing shutdowns, like complete mobile internet shutdowns, for example. We start experiencing uh, serious troubles with even with messengers, even with encrypted messengers in Telegram. Uh, Now we have trend that special the police or special forces, they are de-anonymize uh, admins of uh, Telegram channels, for example. They're prosecuting people um, for being active online. I mean, the picture you have on on Instagram is enough to sentence you for 15 days of imprisonment, or even to start a criminal proceeding. Uh, let's. I still hope that technology will give us more and more opportunities, but we have to be innovative. We have to find new ways, and also I support. It was very nice to see you online. Uh, that we have to remember these quite obvious things about basic cybersecurity, personal cybersecurity. I mean, encryption, passwords, mm, VPNs. But as I see in Belarus, we were organizing like dozens of trainings and seminars previous years on cybersecurity and digital rights, and people they were not that aware of it. And now, when we it was the first shutdown after the election day, first serious shutdown, and more than million people, if I'm not mistaken, they installed Psiphon. Maybe I don't know exact numbers. Don't remember. Sorry for that. They installed Psiphon. They were uh, transferring Psiphon via USB cards of flash. I just forgot how we called this thing. But when we faced this uh, situation, I mean, many people like in 2 days they learned about cybersecurity, about VPNs, and all this stuff. And I I hope that still I'm techno optimist, and I hope that uh, internet is built to be free, and our online community will find means how to challenge big companies or authoritarian governments. Sorry for being too long.